Hey guys, hope all is well. I am continuing my tour of Greater Atlanta, just giving you some insight, not a full picture, but just some tidbits on communities that we've sold in and just a little bit more information for people that maybe have not experienced the Greater Atlanta market. Hope you guys like our t-shirts. Working on a lot of different apparel and gear, so be on the lookout for that. So let's jump into the next county, Gwinnett County. I actually get a lot of requests for Gwinnett County. It has changed a lot since I moved here in 1999, demographic wise and all that kind of stuff. I really can't talk about legally, so I want you to do your own research. But why do people choose Gwinnett? What are some cities and towns? I'm probably gonna miss some, but in general, the ones that we get the most requests for. A Lawrenceville, a Beaufort, a Suwanee, a Duluth, a Snellville, a Loganville, a Decula. Those are the main ones. Maybe a Norcross, a Peachtree Corners. So those are the main ones. Again, pull up a map, look up Gwinnett County. There might be little small pockets that I haven't just had the personal experience, but I could definitely help you out with. But where is Gwinnett and what do people typically like about it? The one thing I always hear from people when they call up and ask about Gwinnett is they've heard the schools are good. I've never lived in the area. I know everybody has different needs for what they think good schools are and all that kind of stuff. But I do hear good things about Gwinnett schools. So if that fits your family structure, your lifestyle and all that kind of stuff, I think it's worth doing a little bit more research on. It is one thing I will say about Gwinnett, just from my own personal experience, is it's typically not for the person that goes into the city every day. Can you make that commute? There are people in New York, LA that sit in traffic for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, all that kind of stuff. How I picture Gwinnett is for somebody that's your sacrifice you're gonna make because you want good schools and you're willing to deal with it. I will say the traffic, they have an area where it's called Spaghetti Junction, where all the kind of interstates kind of intertwine like spaghetti. So once you're in Gwinnett and you want to go to a Rockdale County, a Hall County, an Athens, a North Fulton, a Forsyth, you're gonna be fine and you can do back roads and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, when you get to Spaghetti Junction, it's going to be traffic. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But everybody has different needs. Now, as far as housing, it is a very, very popular area for different areas and different reasons. Recently, I did some videos out in Loganville and I think Snellville as well. I'm gonna kind of work my way from, I guess that would be east to north or northwest. I was so super impressed. You might have seen it was a community out there. Keisha, our good client, hey Keisha, if you're watching, built her brand new home. It fit exactly the environment she wanted. Good schools, good, nice, safe area, a brand new home, and it fit her price point. You're gonna have a lot of communities that have pools and tennis courts, nicely landscaped, well-kept areas, good schools, all that kind of stuff. I keep re-emphasizing good schools because that is when people call us up or email us, hey, I am relocating from New York, LA, Chicago, Philly. I have family members in Gwinnett. I have done my research and this is the school district I wanna be in. That's the first thing one of the reasons they wanna look at Gwinnett. So there's different ways to get there. I took a route called 78 where it takes you from 285 through Stone Mountain, through Tucker, and then it starts heading up towards, you can take that all the way up to UGA, University of Georgia in Athens if you wanted to. But that's where you start crossing that Snellville, Loganville area. And you could do back roads. Another area is called Grayson. You might want to do some research. I haven't sold a house there, but I've shown houses there as well. So that kind of corridor, Grayson, Snellville, Loganville. There was a lot of, restaurants, car dealerships, fast food options, but also pocket parks and baseball fields, and like I said, good schools and all that kind of stuff. So that's an area I would consider. Now you could probably get houses in the 2s to the 4s consistently, brand new resale townhouses. Of course, when I say that with a caveat, don't be hitting me up and saying like unrealistic stuff. These are gonna be very nice houses, but again, if you want tons of acreage, 5-bedroom, 4-sided brick, lots of land, just like it doesn't matter the county you're gonna be looking at, you get more for your money in certain counties, but don't think you can get that for $250 when it's still gonna be $750, $800 as opposed to $1.6 million or something like that. But don't look at it as affordable, for those type of, stipulations or criteria. I'd say the most popular ones where people have really bought a lot of houses with us in Gwinnett has been Buford. We've had a lot of clients do that. What I like about Buford is it's got close proximity to a Roswell, a Cumming, an Alpharetta, Duluth and stuff like that. So it has gorgeous houses out there. I've shown ones over $1 million. But a good price point for a lot of people in the 4s and 5s and 6s, you can get a really, really nice house. Outstanding school district, good proximity to the Mall of Georgia. You're just gonna get a lot of good quality living out there. The other areas would be a Lawrenceville and a Decula. Those areas have great schools as well. You're gonna hit like 975, Route 975. It's gonna give you a lot of big major like expressways, Sugarloaf Parkway. You might look up that. And you're gonna get really nice houses. Again, probably you could get a really nice house somewhere between 3s and 500s. And again, you can get houses in the millions as well. But a really good price point, lots of new homes going in there, great communities, swim tennis, all that kind of stuff. A very, very popular area would be an area called Duluth. You might have seen a lot of the Atlanta housewives live up there, like the Nene Leakes, like the Portia Williams. They have very exclusive, like gated communities, golf course communities, lots of nice shopping and stuff like that. Kind of like that country club feel to it. So it's definitely much more of a high end, again, great schools, much more like that exclusive feel to it. So if you're a high end buyer, you're looking at Gwinnett County, Duluth is one area you might want to consider as well. And then as you get closer to one more area I want to talk about is Suwanee. It's up there. It's definitely up there, but you're gonna get a really nice like town vibe to it. Very family oriented. Lots of pools, lots of clubhouses. Beautiful new construction. But it is going to be a trek, for you to the city every day. And then finally, I'm gonna, talk to you a little bit about Norcross. Norcross has beautiful townhomes I've done videos of. You want to look back at that. They're going to probably have some more coming up this summer. Probably mostly touching in the 300s, I would say would be a safe bet there. An area called Peachtree Corners and Norcross are kind of intertwined in this area. Again, very, very popular, very high end. But you can find pockets of affordability. Like I said, if some people 300s are not considered affordable, but you have to look at that's going to put you as close to the city. The Gwinnett line is going to buffer up like against a DeKalb County or a North Fulton. So keep that in mind as you guys are doing your research of Gwinnett County. Very, very family oriented, great schools, lots of good recreation, but keep into consideration the traffic that you will have to deal with. So as you're planning out your life, if you're work from home, if your job is in Gwinnett or North Fulton or Forsyth County, that may work for you in your family structure. Or if you're like, I just love the houses out there, I'm willing to make the sacrifice with the traffic for my family, for the quality of life that I want, definitely put that on your radar. My overall advice for all these places for you guys, if you've never been to Atlanta, set up shop. If you've really done a lot of research and it's a real strong consideration for you, then get a hotel in that county or get a hotel in between two counties. If you're considering North Fulton and Gwinnett, get a nice hotel, you know, right on the perimeter, right in that Sandy Springs, Dunwoody, Norcross area, and spend the weekend exploring those areas, exploring the new home communities, and then just hit us up when you want us to represent you. You know, when you're ready to make that move, you got in your pre-approval, you need a referral for a pre-approval, we got that for you as well. And we're just gonna be there for you part of this process. There's nothing more important than having representation. It's free, and you want somebody that, you know, you feel like our motto is welcome to the family. You want somebody that is going to look out for your best interest. That there's a lot of different steps. It's a big process to relocate. It's a big process to turn from a renter to a homeowner. And hopefully our education, putting us out there, being vulnerable to you guys, getting to know us, is a connection for you where you'll feel comfortable and safe to understand how important this relationship is for one of the biggest investments, if not the biggest investment in your life. So look at Gwinnett County. Again, I might have missed some: Grayson, Snellville, Loganville, Lawrenceville, Decula, Buford, Norcross, Duluth, Peachtree Corners, and do some research in those areas, school-wise, job-wise, recreation-wise. Does it fit your lifestyle? We can't tell you where to buy or build your home, but we can give you this information so that you can now make the added step to do your own research and come to town and get a feel for the area. All right, guys, on to the next video, on to the next county. I'll talk to you soon.